let's do it.
Be live. Be live, man.
What it do? Dr. Dandruff in the building. We got a very special guest in the place to be. We got caffeines only. Roast me, all deaf digital. He's been around. He's been doing his thing, fucking shit up all around the world. You know what I'm saying? So I got Brent Taylor in the building. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he's done doing what he has to do, he's gonna join us. But to all the motherfuckers in here right now, go ahead and bang that like. Please bang that like. You guys got anything you want to say in the comments? Tweet now or forever hold your peace on some real shit. Man, but shout out my boy Brent Taylor's in the building, man.
What's happening?
Oh, just right here, trying to get one thing into two things, But how you been, man?
I'm good, man. You invited me into your bedroom on some trickery.
There's a meeting
also,
in my bedroom.
On some straight trickery. He said, man, I got a studio cracking. We about to drop this album, Brent. I said, hell yeah. So I pulled up, and then I went through a series of tunnels, and then I ended up at your house, and then we went through some more rooms, and now I'm in your bedroom. So hello.
Hey, y'all give some love to Brent Taylor, Real Talk. You guys are in the comments going in, and feel free to ask some questions and all kinds of shit, but
what's up, y'all? What's cracking with it, man? Thanks. It's good to be here, man. For real, though.
Hey, Real Talk, my boy.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, man. For real, man. It's a great setup you got here. Dope little spot you got, man. He got a little dog.
I do got a little dog. My little dog is crazy too, man. He be humping legs and all kinds of shit.
It's weird. It's just weird. It's just weird because about your life, because you got tattoos on your face, and he looks scary. But you got a dog about this big that love him. As soon as he comes through the door, I don't know if y'all kiss in the mouth, but it looked like y'all. It looked you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes we might. You know what I'm saying? I might kiss my dog in the mouth, depending if I was gone. If I was gone for like a week, I might kiss. Yeah, I might kiss my dog in the mouth. I'm like, hey, that's right, Daddy. That's right. I love you.
Hey y'all, I gotta go. Fool, I miss my dog.
Hell no, I ain't kissing my dog in the mouth. But we're right.
I love you, kid.
So a little bit about Brent, man. My boy is in Linwood, California, y'all.
Hey, what's up?
Shout out Linwood.
Linwood.
I've been wanting to interview him and ask him questions like, what made you want to get on Roast Me and or how did that,
How did I get on the show Roast Me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Shout out to my cousin, man. Shout out to my cousin Teddy Ray, man.
Teddy Ray, man.
Very, very, very funny comedian. Teddy Ray and Doughboy was doing ADD, man. Was they was holding it down at the time. And shout out to Patrick as well, man. They all came up with this idea to do Roast Me, and Teddy hit me up. Teddy was the one that got me on Roast Me itself. Everybody else, I was already kind of
Teddy Ray,
because I was already doing little projects with ADD already between different producers and stuff. Shout out to Teddy though. Teddy called me up one day and was like, hey, you know how you always be asking me like, how come I don't ever do nothing for you? Or I don't be looking out for it. I just be fucking with. That's my little. He bigger than me.
Just like
he bigger than me, but that's my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean it like that. I just be fucking with him. Real talk. I just be fucking. Nigga, I be doing all this shit for you. Always doing this. When you gonna put me? When you gonna put your boy on? When you gonna put you? We gonna trust me. We don't get down like that. I'm good. He good. I just be fucking with him. But it was like a running joke after a while. You don't never put me on shit though. Here we are, another show that I got you on. Here, another gig we got you. You don't never put me on this. And this nigga does everything. So he hit me out the blue one day and was like, look, I know you always talking about I don't ever put you on that. Just show up. Don't be late. Don't be like bullshit. Show up to downtown. It's over there by right past the Staples Center. And just I'm gonna give you the address to show
Why
up.
does he hit you with the whisper all the time?
That's how he talk. You know, we big as fuck. That's how he talk. So I was like, what I gotta do, nigga? He was like, don't worry about what you got. I didn't even know what I was supposed to do. Don't worry about what you gotta do. They tell me it's a show about roasting. They just want to roast. They just want to clown. I was like, all I gotta do is clown. I can just show up and clown. Yeah, but it's a game. It's like a game show. So at the time when we first did Roast Me, Roast Me was set up differently. The first episode that we first the first season that we got off, we shot it and it was like it was to look like you in a volcano or look like you in a roast pit.
Oh yeah.
Like
You
that.
had the platform
So
that
rotates.
Yeah.
Span around, and then people would just
And Teddy was the host of
Teddy,
it.
right? Teddy
Shout out Teddy.
That's why he was like, don't trip, I'm the host, don't trip, like, don't worry about it, just pull up, like, basically, like, don't ask questions, just pull up. I got you, I'm gonna take care of it, like, right. I ain't gonna set you know what I'm saying, like, just trust me, I don't have time to, you know. So I pulled up, dog. It was in the summertime. There was no air conditioning. And shout out to ADD, man. It was a dope spot, but it was just like, I don't know what the fuck they did there before. Nigga packed meat there. It was like a factory. It was just big as fuck though. It was downtown and they like designed. But
it was all secluded and shit. Everybody sweating in that.
It was like behind like a railroad station and some shit like that, man. And then, but like the set was fire. The set was dope. It was a great idea. The set was dope. However, where we was, and it was just like the hottest day like in LA. Just happened to be that day. It was like 105 that day. So
y'all bringing fire, bro.
But check it out, it worked with the whole roast me shit because we was literally in there sweating, fam. Like, and they was like kind of like they had wire for us, and like they had different rooms you can go in. But like if you on the stage to perform, it's hot as fuck, dog.
So that's the only time you got air was when you on that little fucking.
The only time you got air was if you got off the stage. And then off camera, and it went like, man, you'd have to go back to like one of the green rooms or something like that. Yeah, something like that. And it might maybe be like an industrial fan or something like that. It wasn't even like real air conditioning. So I'm telling you, like, it wasn't, the spot just wasn't designed for that, bro. Like, it was an outdoor spot, but it was just hot as fuck. And like I said, man, it was crazy. If they painted it like we was in hell or like we was in a volcano or something, it was just fire flames behind us. We spinning around like we on a rotis. Like
you guys are like Ross mannequins,
and we really fucking sweating this shit, bro. So like, and then the way it was set up, they had it was like game show style. So it was a host, and then like people would be sitting behind.
It'd be like a three, like Jeopardy.
Yeah,
it was like a Jeopardy type.
Right. Yeah. So then they'd be like you, and then you, and then but. One thing about me, I will say, man, like not to tip my hat or whatever like that, but one thing about me, bro, like. As a comedian, I was a comic first, bro. So I was a comic in LA probably already like I don't know, at least a good 4 or 5 years already. A comic in LA, had my own room hosting in LA, in the hood in LA too, like and in the Comedy Store, I was hosting at the Comedy Store and stuff like that. So I was already all over. I was getting my chops up, and I'm from Linwood B. So one thing about where we come from, bro, we old school. Being little and shit like that, playing basketball and all that shit, being around all the coolest people and shit, dog, I'm always in the middle of some clowning and shit like that my whole life. So coming into comedy, that was what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the roast, and I wanted to see and a lot of comics wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? They you could write, anybody could write jokes. Like, and I ain't trying to say this to nobody like to be like that, but that's how I felt about music and rappers, at least about rappers. I was like, well, anybody could write a rhyme. I don't mean it's gonna be fire. But anybody could write like something that like blue rhymes with shoe, like you know what I'm saying, like whatever, you know what I'm saying?
And hop.
So, right, so that's how I felt about comedy. Like eventually, you should stumble upon a joke. Like goddamn, you write enough of eventually.
Yeah. Other than that, you just gotta hang it up.
Right. So, but there's a lot of comics that stick to literally just the script. Whatever they wrote, they gonna come tell their jokes just that they wrote, and you could tell in the moment of shit like that. You don't really got jokes like that. Because all you really doing is the same jokes every time. If the movement switch, somebody could literally be on fire. You would stick to your jokes. Yes, and then he had on a trench coat. And then, no, talk about this motherfucker on fire right now. Like, so that's how I always look at shit. Like even when I was young in comic, as a comic, I was like, man, but can y'all bag, man? Can y'all get some pounding? So we be outside. And that's honestly, that's how me and Boo got cool. If y'all want to know, Boo, shout out to Boo Capone. When I met Boo Capone, that's funny to even call him. When I met Boo Capone, we know Boo got a million names. It's Boo Half. It's Boo Cosby. Boo Kelly. Yeah, bitch. You bitchin'. When I met Boo, he was like, I'm Boo Gotti. But shout out to Boo Capone, man.
Shout out to Boo Capone, real talk.
When I met Boo, Boo was one of the first comedians, probably the first comedians that real talk, like, man, like it's everybody do, like I said, the stage shit, everybody got something for the stage, bro.
Right.
But I remember like he gets to clowning And then we would go off stage.
Boo is a heavy hitter.
Dude, we'd be off stage and he's still clowning. So me, from where I'm from where I get down, from where I'm from, you clowning? So we bang, bang, bang. So we shooting back. Next thing you know, man, me and Boo would be outside on Sunset, on Lancashire, on Little Canyon. Like we'd be outside. We'd be in front of the club, in front of the improv, and it's just me and him going back and forth as comics. And so that kind of, for me, I don't know about bro, but for me, that made me like dig a gang of respect for him. Because when I was coming up as a comic, I was like, man, that was the first dude I saw really could do that. Because usually I shoot on comics, bro, and then they'll look at me or they'll cower down, and I can tell, like, they make me feel like I'm like, you're like, oh, here we go, doing it. I'm like, we comics. Yeah. I can't shoot on y'all.
Take it to A. If you don't like feelings, take them out your
bro, we can't shoot. Like, what the fuck? Y'all want to see it? That's like freestyling, bro. You don't want them to see us shooting, fam. Like, but and then for me, I always did that as well because that was my way to get over like hecklers and shit. Because I felt like, you know, like if you a comedian, hecklers or somebody
that just comes with the territory.
Yeah, but that's like one of the scariest joints of the job type shit. Like I know now, now people get their ass.
It can make you or break you, like
right,
depending on how you take it.
There's no other job where people literally just gonna physically fuck your job up, nigga. Like I get
your
you
career.
I get you can be an athlete and people say shit, but nobody hears that shit. Let it do with your performance. As long as you making your shots, Westbrook, it don't matter what they say, man. That ass be LeBron, all that. As long as I'm making my shot, it don't matter what y'all say. We can't hear that shit. But when you a comic, if you have a little pause and just, you know what I'm saying, just taking a breath or something, somebody, man, fuck your little ass. Fuck your short bitch ass, man. I didn't think that shit was like, and people will interact. Now I got to deal with that in my set. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I mean, it can affect your actual performance of your job today if you don't know how to handle it. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, especially if you're a competitive person, like I always thought, what am I do? Man, I'm suck somebody.
All comics are competitive.
Right, so but I'm thinking like when I first started, I'm suck somebody, they do some shit like that. What would I do? What? But I had to realize, nah, man, you got jokes. If somebody can't handle your joke, give them more jokes. If they want to fight, then fight.
I mean,
fighting is fighting.
I mean,
but jokes is jokes. So don't ever let a heckler scare you.
That's true.
Because you don't want to get paid to do this. So I get paid to tell. I got way more jokes than what the fuck you think you about to sit in.
I came with a bag, bitch.
Man, trust me, bro. You ain't gonna you can't get drunk enough to have more jokes.
I mean, at the end of the day, all comics want to see comics choke. Like we want to see you bomb. You know, we're gonna be like this crazy motherfucker.
But guess what? I had to learn this stuff. All comics want to see y'all get flamed as well. Though.
Exactly,
like,
that's what I'm
saying. I'm just doing you a favor by not flaming and lighting y'all up every time, just coming out there just boom. But I can start my show and end it with just like, and sometimes I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it go down like that. Sometimes the show happen like that where everybody get hit. But anyway, back to my point. Like I just know that a lot of comics, when you do get to doing that, they look at it. I guess probably how a lot of rappers will shy away from the freestyle. And you'd be like, dog, rappers.
All I know how to do is right. No.
Right, but that looks like it's ghetto, or it looks like it, like they try to make it look like it's lowbrow type shit. You like, no, that's the art, though, motherfucker. Don't try to make it look like what I'm doing is low. I mean,
my favorite rappers, I want them to freestyle.
Jay-Z freestyle, Lil Wayne freestyling. They ain't right. That's why I took I wasn't trying to cap when we watched some shit with the dad jokes. Recently, when you asked me, I was like, yo, he asked me, he said, do y'all write dad jokes? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'll keep it real with you, bro. I ain't put nobody on blast or nothing like that, but I'm keep it real, man. Honestly, bro, you can tell, bro. Like, I'll be honest, like sometimes it might be like a big star. Right. And you can tell he's not.
It's all rehearsed.
This person's not even a comic. So they wouldn't even know how to do this for this amount of time. Right. So the fact that I could tell, okay, somebody just writing them. You can see certain people, even just like comedy, you can see certain people, okay, Snoop Dogg's not a comedian. Somebody probably just wrote him a joke or two to tell. Or
T.I. is not a comedian.
And he has writers. But then you got rappers that have writers. Drake got writers. You know what I'm saying? You got people that got writers. Anyway, the point on that, but like when it came to like when you asked, I took pride in that when you was like, I was like, nah, I actually write. I can't speak for nobody else, not anybody else's situation, but I write my dad jokes, bro. Like and that's the most silliest.
I mean, it's so clever. It's so quick. It's so fast.
I had to learn to even appreciate that because when I first started, I didn't take it serious. I thought, because when I used to first watch them, I thought dad jokes meant bad jokes.
Right.
So I would watch those episodes and I'd be like, these are all bad jokes. Why would I purposely tell bad jokes? That's like telling me to bomb on purpose.
Yeah,
you want me to just bomb and just tell the dumb jokes? What? So I didn't get. So that's why I was showing you. I was like, dog, if you even watched my first one,
it's fucking hilarious.
Dog, I really did dad joke. I'm talking about dude, daddy and that.
I mean, hey,
you can tell in my first episode, few episodes of dad joke. Oh, he damn sure he made these up. And then like later on, I still do them. It just I had to I got a better understanding. Oh. This concept is
it's actually a craft. It's a craft.
Yeah, and the dad, I get it. I was slow to it. I get what dad jokes is. Dad jokes
it's
is
like metaphorically
funny.
speaking.
It's funny. Yeah, it's supposed to be the jokes your dad would tell.
Like punchlines and rap.
Yeah, some shit your dad would tell or something like that. Like just one-liners. Basically, they're just one-liners in a sense. Tell a one-liner and so like I had to learn to just basically just instead of going against the grain. You know what, go with the flow, Brent. You know what I'm saying? Like you're an LA comic, my nigga. Just go with the flow. No matter what the flow is, see if you can fit it in and work with it and win. I'm gonna win at that too.
That's what's up.
That's all.
Hey, a question. I mean, you being as a a comic. I mean, who are your influences? Like, I mean, we got Richard Pryor, we got Red Fox, we got Eddie Murphy. I mean, who did you used to like? When you grew up, who did you listen to that sparked the flame in your ass where you're like, fuck it.
Pause. The one
like on some real shit. You were like, you know what? I want to do comedy. This is crazy.
All right, the one who's my influence when I was coming up, bro. Real talk. It's funny because everybody talks about like the Richard Pryors,
the flame in that, exactly.
Eddie Murphys and all that other world. And they stand it, especially as comics, they stand by that like the Bible. Richard Pryor burst this off.
I mean, everybody has their influence. Yeah.
But my influence truly, and it's no shade to Richard Pryor, bro, and Eddie Murphy and all that, but I'll take for me, my influence first off was Robin Harris.
Robin Harris
was the first comedian. I used to watch him with my dad, man. And as a kid, that was a big thing watching it with my dad. My dad was like, picture Joe Jackson. That was my dad. Like he was just mean as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like had that type of mentality and shit. So the fact that I get to sit with my dad and watch comedy and he laughing and I'm laughing and it's like some raunchy ass shit, cussing and all kind of shit. But it was like for that moment, me and my dad had that moment. My mom wasn't coming. It had nothing to do with it. My brother had nothing to do with it. Nobody else would come in and sit with us. Right. It would just be me and my dad in the living room just watching Robin Harris. Anytime Robin Harris was on, come on, Brent, he on right now. Come on. And we watched the whole shit, the whole Bebe's Kids and Test Tube Babies and all that. So to see a comedian, man, clown the crowd, roasting. That's what popped, like you said, popped the brain for me.
Yeah, that's what sparked the flame in that.
I've seen comedians tell jokes, and when I was a kid, watching comedians tell jokes, I always said this. It was like watching it was like my way of watching a human being like be a superhero, have a superpower. Like you can clearly see they have superpower. They can tell jokes whenever they feel like it.
And they're funny all the time.
Yeah, they get paid to do it. Like who else could do it? Like they can actually just I thought that was like real fire and I have a gang of respect for that. But then to see this dude not only tell, because after a while I'm like, you start to get a little itch. Maybe I could tell jokes. I can do this. This dude's not only telling jokes that you could tell that he worked on, he's doing them right in front of y'all. And he's getting on the crowd. And then I had never seen Richard Pryor just really do to that level what Robin Harris was doing.
Like a T.K. Kirkland and all them. I mean,
none of them was that raw. Robin Harris was the first one. Robin Harris was the first one that birthed all that shit. Like he was before Bernie Mac and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really like a real. And for him just a real pioneer, man. So to watch him and then another one of my influence, believe it or not, man, Damon Wayans. I used to watch Damon Wayans because I thought In Living Color was the dopest too. All the Wayans, I thought all the Wayans. To this day,
they were born funny.
I still got mad respect, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man.
That homie don't play that was stupid.
They may or may not see this shit, but like real talk, like I know them being like to this day, I don't think they know how giddy I'll be around them, like around all like as a comic and shit, you gotta be cool and shit. Like, oh, what's up? What up, James? What up, Marlon?
You'll be starstruck around.
Dude, I'm starstruck every time. All the way down to Shantae, all of them. Craig, Damon Jr., all of them. Like I love all of them. I think they all fire. Anyway, so to watch Damon Wayans be the Michael Jordan of that thing and the way that he did, and then to see him do stand up the way he did it as a kid, thought that shit. And then from there, Martin Lawrence. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Martin
Lawrence was the Eddie Murphy of my generation. So that's why I always keep it real. Like, yeah. As I got older, I was able to go back and see the Richard Pryor tapes and the Eddie Murphy tapes and see it as an adult to appreciate it. Right. Watching Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor as a kid, for me in the 80s, it didn't relate just yet. Right. I was hella young. But as I was getting older, these dudes, Jamie Foxx had started coming along. Yeah. It was certain people that was starting to come along that was like, oh shit. Then you get a Cat Williams.
Oh, Cat Williams. I mean, even Jamie Foxx was funny. I mean,
So now I'm an adult, and then you get a Cat Williams, and I watch somebody that's gotta be a classic. That really Pimp Chronicles was so fucking funny, man. And that I'll give it to. I mean, I know Cat, but I always tell him, you know what I'm saying? It's no secret ever. Like, yo, that was probably like one of the biggest push for me to even do comedy. But it was crazy. It was a fucked up. It was like it wasn't like on some like picket fences. Oh, right. You come? I was fucking a bitch, bro. Up north, man. I was fucking with this chick, yo. And
we ain't gonna shout her out. But you was fucking a bitch up north.
All right. Shit, I was gonna say her name, but
fuck it. No, don't say her name because she might be in the comments like, hey, yeah, I was that bitch.
I don't care. I tell the truth, fam.
Say her name.
I tell the truth, man.
Bridget. Who was it?
Nah. Her name was Jewel.
Jewel.
It was this bitch. I was fucking with her. Her name was Jewel, y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? You a young dude, you a player, you know what I'm saying? You I had bitches. And I'm from LA, so being up north, that shit was like vacation, dog, the whole time. Right. It was like going to, you know what I'm saying, like Disneyland or something like that, bro. I didn't take it serious. I didn't take nothing serious when I was up north, bro. It was like being on vacation. I ain't gonna lie, dog. But I enjoyed all of it. I took all the rewards and all the she was a good woman, dog. She was a good bitch. Man. Took me around her mama, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Had a house. Bitch had a house. We was like 19, something like that. Like, bitch had a house. But see, she was stripping. When I met her, she was a stripper. So I felt like, man,
she was an entertainer. Don't do that.
I just wanted to fuck a stripper bitch. That's all it was.
Everybody got to fuck a stripper bitch. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to get that off. She like me, man. I gotta knock this down. But then, like, the bitch, like, retired from stripping and started getting a real job. And, like I said, she, like, had a crib and all. I still, my goofy ass, my young ass, I'm thinking that's what you're supposed to get. You're supposed to get bitches. So, like, I just left her up there, came back home to LA, lived my life, got back on, you know what I'm saying? Right. Bro, I go back to Sacramento to live back, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you catch her again.
When I come back out there, fam, she was like, yo, we had already been fucking and all that, you know what I'm saying?
You know we got it.
But on Thursday, you can't come through. I was like, what you mean? She was like, man, I gotta go to the Bay. I gotta go to San Francisco. I'm fucking a comedian. What you mean? What? It's a dude named Cat Williams.
Oh,
Cat Williams.
You know
that movie Friday? What movie? Yeah, that movie Friday After Next. It should have just dropped type shit.
Where was your antennas?
It should have just dropped. He was just dropped on. He was Hillary Decorate Doc. Like, this nigga was back. I need your bitch, nigga. I need your bitch. Please have her come in 911. I need her right now. Nigga, she came, like, literally, she was cool with me the whole time I was up there visiting. And then she was like, yo, but this day, if he called me, she told, like, that's the thing about up north bitches. That Oakland, that Bay Area, that Sacramento, these bitches are ruthless, my nigga.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give
them bitches from Vallejo, from the
they don't give a fuck. So that's why you talking about the dudes and talking about how we players and pimps. Bro, you gotta be cold to even live out there, even survive out there. They cut your head off. The bitch look me right in the face, did one thing. Yeah, so on Thursday, I'm going down. He got a show with John Legend and stuff. So I'm gonna be fucking him and his bitch and his bitch. Like, I'm like, whoa. I ain't got nothing on this. I just came to visit and drop dick off. Like,
you gotta be a cold bitch. I'm fucking him and his bitch.
I'm like 18, 19, my nigga. I'm like, yeah, all I got is books and dick at this point.
And I'm all out of books.
Man, like, for real, fucking up in school. So, so I remember going through that little stage. Man, fuck you. And fuck Cat Wood. Fuck all that. I had pride. Fuck all that. I ain't gonna just be that dude. He can have it. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. So fast forward. Days later, like years later, not too many years later, just like a few years later, I'm being at home. People showing me like, yo, you gotta check this pimp out. This shit,
it was a classic.
They like, you got this shit fine. He up there just nigga just killing it, yo. And so I got over myself.
You think her pussy set that off?
Her pussy had something to do with the show. Like he had some of that pussy right around that time. I feel like that. It made it better me. I know it made it better her. So, like,
no wonder why
I told her how cold I was around that time. I didn't even appreciate her. So like I thought, man, shout out to Drew, man. I'm trying to say,
Drew, if you're out there, please comment in the fucking comments. Real talk.
She was cold, my dude.
Cold piece.
She was a cold piece. I didn't appreciate her, my nigga. I'm telling you, I threw it right back to the streets.
Back to the
streets.
Back to the
I took it right back. I threw it right back to the streets with it, right? So check this out, right? So later on, I become a comedian, fam. And I watched this dude do comedy. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it changed my whole everything.
You talking about Cat?
Yeah, because I saw myself. Not one of them like an imitation type thing, but it was one of those that was the first time me physically seeing myself in something I could do. Because usually I always thought like, I played basketball my whole life, but everybody I saw that played basketball, these dudes, the smallest ones are 6'2", 6'1". You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you 5'1" something.
Nobody my size, literally. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
you got Muggsy, you got a few people that ball at that size.
Oddly enough, I think I'm an inch or two taller than Muggsy, but this thing's like 100 pounds more than me. Lindsey
Hunter down there.
You got some people that was short dudes. I ain't gonna lie. There was a couple dudes that came through that was dope. I could think of. I can't think of his name right now on top of my head, but there was a couple dudes that came through. I played against Spud Webb before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Spud Webb too. I mean,
there's a few dudes. There's a couple, but I'm just saying, like, to see somebody doing a job comfortably, even. Yeah, there's a couple people that was probably that snuck through. It's rare, but yeah, there's a couple little dudes that play basketball. But guess what? The whole league is not only filled with dudes that's bigger than us, they're bigger than life. They're giants. So your whole just imagine going to work every day with somebody that just don't look like you. And every day you got to try 400%. You know you don't fit in the cookie cutter box. You know everybody's looking at, even when you have a good game, everybody's looking at, oh, he's like you're an anomaly or something like that. You know, you just didn't feel. When I started doing comedy and I saw Cat Williams, it was the first time I saw, damn, this is your job.
Spark the flame.
It was like this. It wasn't like a spark, but it was like that was the first time as far as an influence, I saw, dog, you perfect for this. Right. You perfect for being on stage. You perfect for being on camera. You fit all of these dimensions. Right. All those big dudes that you wanted to be, well, they would look goofy standing on stage with a mic in front of their waist.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Look at it like you.
Like a LeBron James. He can't be no R&B singer. He's too fucking big and athletic.
Y'all seen Montel Jordan and shit, you know what I'm saying?
This is how we do it.
I'm just saying, like, it just, and shout out to Montel, but it just looks awkward for them. And you know what I'm saying? Right. So this time I realized, oh shit, now you Tom Cruise. Now you you know what I'm saying? Just real talk. Like, oh, now it's something that just fits you. Right. So I think, it was a succession of comedians that I would have to say that influenced me to definitely, that was like, yo, that sparked the whole thing. I think I always wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? Brent, it wasn't like one that was like
Brent, I will tell you something. I mean, I've been watching you, man, for a while. I think you hilarious as shit. I ain't gonna lie. I think comedy really just comes from like how you were born and like how you, because comedy is it's not just on stage. You got to be funny off stage. You got to be funny when you wake up, and you are that guy. You are funny off stage. You are funny fucking. I mean, and you're the same person all the time. Every time we chill with each other like a few times, and you're still the same motherfucker. Like, I mean, on stage or off stage, it's just in you. It's embedded in you. It's instilled in you. Like, I mean, you have that. I mean, you were born with it, my boy. Like, you are funny, dog. Like, that's just it. You have to be funny on and off stage.
Yeah, man. Like, that came from I remember like growing up in school. I came up being in school and like we would clown each other, bro. We'd be around everybody just clowning. And I played ball, so I was real good at hoop even when I was young. So I was always around older kids and shit. So imagine second, third grade, but you around sixth graders around this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm all around them. So these bigger kids, naturally, older kids, and they just clown. Everybody clown. And back then, if you was back, I don't know about now. I think we go to jail for the shit we was doing. But if you wasn't funny, man, back then, like literally, we literally
beat your ass.
Right, we taste the back and slap
your ass.
We literally beat your ass, dog. It wasn't
laughing?
funny, dog. You get kicked in the ass, you get slapped in the back of the head, all kind of wedgies, like, dude.
Or I'll just take your girlfriend.
Physically,
you know
physically something harm.
I'm gonna hold hands with your girlfriend at lunch.
I was
See
talking. You
like
wasn't gonna get no bitch if you wasn't funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? But definitely,
that's the number one thing into a girl's panties is laughter.
Yeah,
and money.
Cause she don't want to be with the dude getting clowned.
Yeah, hell no.
I think that's what it comes down to. I don't think no girl want to be with a dude getting embarrassed, getting clowned. Like, I'm with him. The one y'all clowning, that's mine. Like, nah, it'd be 9 times out of 10. That's why they fuck with the bully. They fuck with it. They're like, nah, we on the winning team. Fuck that, you know. So, yeah, man. Growing up, it was just I've been around bullies, man. And,
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Fuck it, y'all ain't slapping me. So.
I mean, hey, you know what? I came across some shit today. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was like 5 years ago, like about like Future and all them, like selling their soul, like selling their buttholes to the motherfucking to the game. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, since you like rap and you like music and shit, like, what do you feel about these R&B singers that are just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they're selling their soul to, like, I heard they're drugging people and then they're fucking using it as like, you know, like blackmail. Like, you know what, motherfucker? Like, if you don't sign this contract, we're going to show the video of you getting fucked in your ass by 3 motherfuckers. Did you hear about that? Or is it just me? I mean, I heard about it. Math Hoffa talked about it. And I was like, what the fuck is really going on with these motherfuckers in the rap game? And the R&B.
I'll say this, B. I'll say this. I'm not saying this from no direct. Let's clear this out the way. I'm not saying this from one of this, like, oh, Brent is one of them dudes and nothing like that. Like, nah, I'm not coming from that perspective, but I am coming from, like, just experience. And being around, and I just be as honest as. Do
you think it's real though?
Hell yeah. Okay, look, all that part is real. All that shit is real, bro. Ooh. But everything is deeper than that, bro. Mm-hmm. It's much deeper than that, and it ain't as. And I'll say this.
It's more complicated.
It's a lot more complicated. And I'll say this because this is how somebody brought it up to me. All right.
Oh, so you did hear about it? Oh yeah.
I live this shit. This is my life.
Our shit.
I live in this, bro. That's why, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I live in this shit.
We on caffeine. We gonna talk our shit regardless. I mean,
I'll say this. Okay, I'll say this. Everything. Everybody has something, bro. So it's just dependent on what that person or what you into. Like, but everybody has. But everybody has something.
Comedian,
so this is what I'm about to let me laugh. Okay. This is what I mean. Like, when you talk about selling your soul and certain things like that, bro, what you really talking about, honestly, you're talking about taking your principles, some that you probably would thought that was your principles, mm-hmm. and you was raised on a certain set of morals and principles, right. And you sacrificing or you putting those aside, mm-hmm. so you can advance either your career or your life. Sometimes it's for money, sometimes it's for your life to be on the line. Sometimes it might be for your loved ones to save someone else or something like that. Man, you know, man, you don't kill my mom, they'll kill my kid or whatever. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying all of these things are always in play. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you'll be entertained, somebody go and do this, do this. No, what I'm saying is this. It just depends on your situation. And everybody is put in a situation where you're going to have to really consider your morals or you know what I'm saying? Are you going to advance? And, you know, you want to break it down. Unfortunately, in entertainment and athletes and for our shit, we don't have HR. So mm-hmm. We don't have nobody just defending and breaking it down. So shit is kind of just wide open and any and everything can kind of happen. So everything kind of get attached to it. Right. But like I said, selling your soul could literally just be something as simple as I smoke weed. You might be like, man, I've never smoked weed. My mama told me, I saw my dad die from smoking
Yeah,
a
but if
blunt
you
or whatever.
smoke some weed, I'll give you a rap career.
But you want to get around, right? You want to get around, get an entertainment career, get a comedy career.
Yeah.
So me pulling out the weed or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? Here, man, and you might equate that to selling your soul. Now, nobody fucked you, bro.
It's all metaphor.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
ain't nobody fucked you.
Ain't
nobody put no flaming contracts, whatever. You literally just put up your morals for you to advance. Now, put it in another environment. Let's say a lot of people want to put the gay shit on it. A lot of my partners and all, oh man, what I wouldn't do, I said, all right, look, here, I'll give you an example, fam. Like somebody gave me an example. We grown, okay? Now, I came in, I already know I'm a heterosexual, man. That's all I get down with. There's nothing really to debate about. Whoa. How could people, blah, blah, blah. I said, and so I had a dude tell me that it was a dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but it was a dude. He was an industry dude. And he said, well, check this out, dog. He said, what if I told you, hey, you want to go to a nude beach?
Hell yeah. If there's only
you see how you just said that?
If there's only girls there.
And you see how you just said that?
Yes.
That's exactly what I said. I said, a nude beach? Hell yeah. You mean where it's bitches there, right? You ain't saying it's a nude dick beach, right? It's nude.
I would not take cocaine or nothing. I will go with
there's gonna be pictures there, right? Nude beach? From my little local LA Linwood mine, bro, I ain't never been in no nude beach. I ain't never been in no nude beach. Shit we always hear about on TV and movies and shit like that. It sounds like some exotic shit. Some you sneak in as a little boy. So somebody of the European descent telling you, hey, I'll take you to a nude beach today. Do you want to go to a nude beach?
Yeah, I do.
You see how quickly
old white woman with good credit?
Fuck yeah. It's gonna be a bitch. Everything you dreamed of. It's gonna be all bitches there. So now what you don't take into mind, now you done flew all the way to London or
right.
Ireland, wherever the fuck y'all going to the UK, right?
They got beaches down here,
but not like they got down here. You gotta go to Europe to see the reals, right? So that's what they don't. You want to see a new beach or not?
I do.
Okay, so we going to Europe, okay? So they fly you down there, right? We get down to the shit, right? You got your towel. You probably start with your basketball shorts, maybe some Crocs, some flops, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is my warm up. I'm taking these off. I'm getting nude as soon as the bitches show up. I'm getting nude. Trust me, I'm getting nude. Okay, this is just like, come on, I ain't about to sit in the car with y'all with my balls out. So, bam, y'all all ride to the spot, right? Your boy took you, right? It's you, him, maybe two other y'all, right? Y'all go out there to the shit. You get to the spot. It's bitches there. There are nude women there. But you also arrived with 4 other dudes with their dicks out.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Now you see how you just got caught up in the situation that fast? Now, have you ever been in a situation where you just at a beach with dudes with their dicks out?
Hell no.
You see how you just sold your soul?
Yep. You're right.
That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I just sold my soul.
You sold your soul on the podcast on the first day.
I try to go see these bitches titties out. Like,
that's all I'm trying to tell you,
yeah,
bro.
That's
all. So I'm not saying somebody flew me out. Trust me, I know how y'all play. Never. That ain't never happened to me. But when dude broke it down and explained it to me like that, I understood what he was saying. Don't ever say what you won't do, because life will really try you and you won't even know how you got there. Next thing you know, you looking around and you came because you thought Cardi B was gonna be there. You thought Nicki Minaj was gonna be there.
I wish Cardi B would have been there.
You thought J-Lo or whoever was gonna be. You didn't know Puffy was gonna be there.
I got there and Stanley was there.
But wait, you didn't know Puffy was gonna be there.
Hell no.
Right. What the fuck? Yo,
take that.
Yeah, now Puffy got his dick out and everybody and Busta Rhymes.
Shine was there and shit.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to say.
Hell no. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying to tell you, it depends on your situation. What you consider selling your soul, bro.
Shout out to the East Coast, man. Diddy, hey, don't fuck with her. Diddy, my bad. I know you connected. Diddy, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We fucking around here. But I'm right here with Brent Taylor right here. Linwood's finest, baby. Linwood is in the building right here. And we're doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we're comics. We're doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to turn one of the two things, get money in a few rings. So at the end of the day, I mean, we're gonna ask Brent some questions, whether whether the personal, whether he might not want to answer them or?
I answer all.
Okay.
I take all.
So
things,
what do
bro.
you? All right, Brent. What do you
Yeah.
prefer? Like, what kind of girl do you prefer? Would you like a white girl with good credit, a skinny buck tooth black bitch, a Chinese girl with like
I ain't never really had
sacks for her titties? I mean, what do you like?
I'm be honest, bro. I ain't never really had a preference, bro.
Oh, you don't have a preference.
I like.
He ain't got no type.
I mean, like, like if you like, I like girls, bro. So if you really like females, bro, then like you could like one, and then you would see another side. You be like, damn, that's nice too, though. But that's true. Then that's nice too. You know what I'm saying? Like one while you might be like, damn, I got this nice, you know what I'm saying, girl that look like this. She might be tall, supermodel type shit, whatever. Then
do you prefer tall girls, tall or short?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have no preference.
Oh, you don't have
one while you might have a tall girl that you dealing with and whatever.
Like you want to climb
that
tree.
And that's your bitch that you fucking with. But then all of a sudden you meet a short girl and then she pop in, and then you be like, yeah, I like that too.
Oh, you be
and then you find another chick that look like this. Okay, I like that too. So I just realized, man, real talk, women is beautiful, bro. So yeah, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, I ain't never been like I have a preference like that, but. You know what I'm saying? The one that is with me at the time. That's the one I prefer.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
We break up, I don't like you no more.
Real talk. Hey, I mean, as long as she ain't crazy and try to key your car and all kinds of shit, you know,
they got good pussy.
We gotta watch out for red flags.
Man, they got good pussy.
We have
too,
to watch out.
They got good pussy too, though. Like, I don't know, maybe it's me, I'm ignorant. The bitches that be keying cars and doing all that wild shit. They got good pussy and good head on them too. Trust me, though. There's a reason why they be doing that.
Shout out to the girls with good pussy and got good head. Real talk. Like if you wake your man up with some good head,
I'm
be mad
at you. You showing your passion. Maybe I should. Maybe I wasn't paying attention before. Now you really showing me how you. Okay, now you really showing me you. Shit. Nigga, you see this shit? She just fucked my car up. Maybe
I love her, but
maybe I need to let her give me some head. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even paying attention. Shit.
There's some girls that are crazy.
It's a bit exactly, and they trying. They auditioning hard.
And some girls will ask you a question and they already know the answer.
Guess what? Just think about this.
You know,
just think about this. There's some dudes. Not to say that like I ain't trying to come on like that. Like trust me, bro, I ain't get down. I ain't trying to come on like we some Milli Vanilli pretty boys or nothing like that. Trust me, but like this, I know. Thank God I'm blessed, yo, because like. There's some people that ain't never seen a bitch act and move. She would move a cup over a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. She wouldn't even make a motherfucking lunch.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk, I know dudes that begging for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Begging just to get a bitch to breathe on them. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really think about that. Like as an adult, we be going through like, man, bitch. That was my thing, man. Every bitch I get, she crazy. Every bitch I get, she
went lesbian.
Do you realize? That's crazy. Hilarious.
She went lesbian. All the bitches I fuck with.
Like, every bitch I ever dated
was pussy.
Like literally every bitch I dated did some crazy shit. Did some wild ass, super crazy, wild shit to where you be like, to the point where it's like, here we go again. All right. But then I did.
Laying in front of your car, you ain't going.
I ain't even surprised.
We gonna finish this.
They doing full on crazy shit when you just like, all right, here we go again. But then in my mind, it's like when I was younger, it was like, man. You can't fuck with these crazy bitches. It's these crazy bitches. But when I got older, I realized, nah, dog, it ain't crazy bitch. It's us that's making them crazy.
No, it's not all the time that.
She wasn't crazy when I first got at her.
Well, because
she wasn't doing none of that shit.
Maybe
when I first got at her, when we first talked, it was
because
normal
you're gonna be on your bad behavior.
You run some dick through them and then put them through some shit, make them really love them and all that shit. Maybe she just really, like I said, maybe she auditioning. Maybe she just really auditioning hard.
That's crazy.
Maybe she just really auditioning harder to be in your movie, and we calling it crazy. I'm just saying, man. She going hard. I'm really trying to star in this bitch, nigga. You keep cutting me, yo. Stop cutting me.
Spike Lee in the building, real talk.
Maybe I should give her a leading role. This bitch trying hard.
He about to set it off. Best Cleo about to set it off.
She ain't crazy. She know what she doing. She found the right one.
Hey, real talk. But
if she was crazy, she would do that to anybody. She did it to your ass. That's not crazy.
And y'all motherfuckers stop trying to save these girls that really don't want to get saved.
Man, let that go.
Let that go. Let another motherfucker
let that shit go. That's what I'm saying. If they acting crazy over you, man, come on. And if they want to act all like, are they too good? Baby, go, please, baby, go. Baby, go. If they want to stun on you, man, let them go. They want to stun on you, let them go. We don't live in I ain't trying to put no people city out there. We don't live in we're not living in like ancient times and shit. Like,
yeah, when you get slap a bitch and she be like, oh,
or you can't find a bitch. Damn, I can postmate a bitch. Nah, like, come on.
Uber driver bitch. Hey, bring your ass over here, bitch.
The bitch could always pop up. Yeah. Like,
Hey, a bitch will always pop up, especially if she got some good pussy. Hey, y'all females, hey, y'all know y'all value. Real talk. Don't let a motherfucker put hands on you. Don't let none of that shit happens. Y'all are beautiful no matter what. Keep smiling and keep doing your thing. Real talk. Hey, we all deserve the best, and we all deserve to be.
He gonna fight all y'all battles for y'all.
I am the doctor.
He is the doctor.
And I'll prove that message.
You see his face.
Real talk, but I'm right here with Brent.
You fought a cat over it.
I did. I fought a cat over some cat.
He lost, but he fought. He was hard. He was hard. Can we talk about you fighting a surfer today?
Don't do that. Okay. I didn't fight no surfer.
You tried to fight a surfer.
No, no. I didn't try to fight him. He tried to get beat up.
All he did was just come in with a fake ID, and you.
The guy came with a fake ID to my dispensary.
But you weren't even on the clock. You looked at the other dude who was working and was like, hold on.
My boy was behind the glass, and I had to fire his shit up. I was going to fire him.
I got you. Citizen's arrest.
Real talk.
He tried to do a citizen's arrest.
I would have got a $50 tip for firing his ass up. I was ready for it. I was like, fuck it, we're going to get drunk tonight. But at the end of the day, I'm right here. Shout out to motherfucking Caffeine TV. We're right here live. YouTube studio, we are right here live. Hey, whether we have 10 people, no people, whatever it is, hey, y'all go on and bang that like button. Real talk. I'm right here with Linwood's finest, Brent Taylor, right here. Real talk. Y'all follow Roast Me, motherfucking All Dev Digital. We in the building. Real talk. We out of here on some real shit.
Easy work, bro.
Easy work, baby. Let's do it. And